Hey guys, what's going on, man? I'm back here with Paul. This is Wiley here. Just doing a quick video on how to get a 5-star rating with Lyft, being a driver. And I just want you guys to understand that today is May 10th. Here's my profile. It's 5 stars with just under a couple 2,000 rides, just so that you guys don't think I'm BSing you. So I just want to show you that real quick, and I'm just gonna give you a few things that has helped me being able to be a good, successful Lyft driver. It's not everything, but just a few things to maybe help new drivers get started. The things that I highly recommend people do is, you got your car, you got it clean, you got all these things. Make sure that you have something simple like a shop vac or like a handheld vacuum cleaner to always pick up those crumbs. I have a 2-year-old daughter. She gets crackers everywhere, so I'm just about every day making sure that those things are cleaned up. And it makes a huge difference, when people, get into your car and they talk about how clean it is, and I'll tell them, oh, I have a 2-year-old daughter. They freaking jump out of their shorts. They're just like, really? How the heck do you keep it so clean? It's like, I literally have a shop vac that I spent, $40-50 on. I get to, not have to pay 50-75 cents every time I go to, a car wash or something like that. And then also, making sure that you guys also, with the cleanliness, keeping a duster so you keep that dash nice and clean. You'd be surprised how many people that I talk to, they get into other, Lyft rides, and all of a sudden they're just dust and filth and those spider cobwebs in the car. And I'm like, dude, this is your moneymaker. You probably want to get that thing cleared up. So just simple things like that. And then a couple other for me personally, some big tips for you new drivers. I live in Portland, Oregon. What I recommend that you guys got to do, you got to get on your maps, get on your Google Maps, get on a hard copy map, whatever. But understand your city, understand the districts, the northeast, the north, the south, so that you kind of have an idea of what your city's about. So when you get requests in, and you see those destinations, you're not blind, and you're not ignorant to everything that's around you. Sometimes people want to jump in and they'll be like, oh man, hey, you take the 26 out west. And if you're just oh, I don't know the 26, any major thoroughway or highway in your own city, you don't instill confidence, and people are like, oh man, I gotta explain everything to this driver. So if you just have some basic knowledge, it's gonna help you a lot. And what I did in the first week or two is made sure that I kept looking at that map, seeing where things are, seeing where major roads are. So just try to educate yourself a touch. And then and here's the thing with Lyft: when you hit arrive at the destination, you get there, what you can do is you can zoom out on your screen, and it actually gives you a ghost line of where their final destination is, and you can take 30 seconds in understanding if that's going to be the most optimum route that Lyft is going to give you. And you could potentially confirm with your passenger, hey, this is the route that Lyft gave, is that the one you want to take? You'd be surprised again how many people love when I do that. They're just like, oh, thanks for asking, man, I appreciate that. Most drivers, all they do is look at their navigation, they just go and they don't even ask me, and they don't deviate. So again, you'd be surprised just how that little extra is going to help you out a lot. And then lead me into my next thing is, when you do those steps on your navigation, you can actually mute it, so that when you're having good conversations with those people that you're driving around, you don't constantly hear, turn left in 400 feet, turn left in 300 feet. When your navigation keeps throwing in that interruptingness to you, it disturbs the flow, and so it's very hard to create that quick connection, because those quick connections lead to tips. So me personally, I mute it. I glance at my phone to make sure I'm staying on course, and it really it helps a lot. I started off with the navigation going, and I felt like it would just became a very choppy ride in conversation to navigation interrupting. So when I started turning that off, boom, tips went up. So that's another quick one. And then probably the last one that I'm gonna say is another easy one. You'll hear a lot of people talking about chips and candy and water and all these different things in their car. You guys saw right at the beginning, I have a 5-star rating, over just under 2,000 rides. The only thing I put out is water. I don't do chips and candy. Seems like a mess. And here in Portland, You never know who's gluten intolerant, you know, like gluten intolerant, dairy intolerant, you know, all these different things, peanuts, you know, for Snickers bar. You have all these different allergies and stuff, and like honestly, to me, it's more of a headache than what it's worth. So for me, it's all about, you know, a simple case of water. You know, you can go to local, you know, grocery store, get a full case of 24. It's gonna cost you $5-6. But in my experience, that 24 case, about every bottle I hand out, I get about $1 in return in tips. So you're talking $24 versus $6 spent. It's a good way to, you know, for me to make those extra dollars. So hope that helps you guys. You know, just again, some quick tips for brand new drivers. You know, want you guys to, you know, be on the road, be successful. And so, you know, keep that up. And if you guys are looking into being a new driver, use you know, my Lyft code. But if you're also gonna be an Uber driver, make sure to add in, you know, Paul's code, so that you guys can either, one, get bigger bonuses on the front end from these companies, and then two, you know, it's gonna help us on the back end. And then last little tidbit, if you're just a passenger wanting to be in Lyft, make sure to use that Lyft code as well, because that'll give you about $10-20 off your first few rides as a passenger. So keep that in mind. All right, thanks guys.